one of the best. You've got him for abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
As they work off of turn 4, green flag, gonna be waving, and Alex Bergeron will pick up the throttle. We are green here at Knoxville for the featured race.
Bergeron down to the bottom into the first set of the corners, as is the 127 of Blake Majulis, the 33 of Evan C. right through the middle of the racetrack. They work down the back straightaway. Who's the first guy to go to the top of the racetrack? Nobody's gone up there yet in the top 5, but back in the field there's a couple of guys working up there, including the 24, last year's champion, Zach Leon Hardy, off the cushion at turn number 4. He's way back in about the 10th spot.
Zach's trying to work his way up here. He's trying to fight for what is 6 and 7. They're nearly 4 wide back there in that fight as they work off of turn number 2 for the second time, as the top 3 have really single-filed themselves out, but Evan C. not letting Bergeron really run away. Now you have the 2 and the 999. They're side by side near the front of the field. They're fighting with the 44 of Blake Cannon, as Zach Leonardi still trying to work his way and pick his way through this field, but he's surrounded by so many others trying to do the same.
Evan C. is really right there back behind the 12 car of Alex Bergeron, not letting him get too far. Only 3 laps in here. C's got to keep this pace up. If we're on a long green flag run here, we cannot let that 12 car get too far ahead, because it'll be just too hard to catch him by the end of the race. And right now, the 33 and the 127 of Blake Majulis are doing a great job keeping pace with the 12 car of Bergeron.
Quick lines, people are running. Your top 5 are all running the bottom groove of the racetrack through 1 and 2. A couple people after that are running the top. The 33, though, of Evan C. He tries the top side and opens the door, and heartbreak for Evan C. He gets the line, and well, there's caution through 1 and 2. I see the 1 of Austin Carr around.
These late models, it's proving that there's a lot of guys that can win here tonight as Alex Bergeron gets back on the throttle. We're back to green on lap number 7.
A little bit of a cleaner restart for Alex, but look at Blake Majulis. He's going to take that second spot away here on this opening run in towards turn 1. Alex slides up to the top side. We haven't seen him run up there yet. He's been along the bottom pretty much all evening. This 1-2 of Blake Majulis, though, he's trying to get to Bergeron as the 44 Blake Cannon trying to work his way past the 33 as well.
Majulis is really good right now as Bergeron missed the bottom right there. The 127 misses the bottom again right there. The 127 closes in right on his back bumper down the backstretch, and the 33 is right behind him as well. Those guys are nose to tail for the top 3 spots, and the 44 Blake Cannon's right there, as well as the 2 car of Dylan Hauser.
Keep an eye on that 2 car. He just made an aggressive cut to the inside at turn 3 to get there. So we know that Dylan Hauser, he is not afraid to throw the nose, as he just does on that 44 car of Blake Cannon. They currently fight for the 4th spot. As the 1-2 of Blake Majulis, he gets the run off of turn 2. Fight is on for the race lead between the 12 and the 1-2 through corners number 3 and 4. Can Blake keep the momentum up on the inside? Yes, he can. He will nose into the lead across start finish, but Alex is still there on the outside.
And Alex is not worried. You see him get up on that cushion right there. He's going to have a good run off turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. The 12 car, I think he's going to run the top for the rest of the race now. He knows that it's there. The 127 slides to the middle, and Bergeron, again, with a good run off the top of turn 4. And he'll take the lead at the start-finish line. Bergeron, like we saw with the Sprint Car Series, he is really good on the cushion. And he's going to show us the same thing here in the late models here tonight in Knoxville.
We saw Alex wheel it at Lima Land as well in these late models. He ran right up against the wall for all 50 laps and didn't hiccup a single time, whereas that 44 Blake Cannon, you could say there was a couple moments it looked like Alex was stronger. Now, this is a nightmare situation. You have a fast 12 car hooked up on the top side, and he's getting clear of everyone. I see Zach Leonardi. I think that was Drew Hirschko. He just slid in the background is I believe, Dylan Hauser and Blake Cannon. They're still side by side as well.
Oh my, yeah, look at the 44 Blake Cannon. He's up on the top of the racetrack right now. He's not scared to go up next to the wall and run that cushion as well. He gets by the 2 of Dylan Hauser. Now he's going to try and go to work on the 33 of Evan C. It looks like the 44 car is just as good, if not better, than the 12 car of Alex Bergeron right now. The last time by, Bergeron with a 19.4 and Cannon with a low 19.5. So Cannon definitely has a fast car. If he can get clear of these guys in front of him, he might have something for that 12 car.
Take a look at the lap times last trip around the racetrack. The only handful of drivers in the 4s, I think, were your top 2. And it was Alex Bergeron and Blake Majulis. There was 2 thousandths of a second between them. One running the top, one running the bottom. So it is a 2-lane racetrack here tonight. As you see the passes happening between the 44 and the 2, as Dylan Hauser's going to take that 4th spot away. But Blake Cannon wants it back.
Yeah, perfect move right there by Blake Cannon. Slides up right in front of Hauser. Hauser was not able to tap the brake and turn it back down to the inside. The 44 is clear down the back straightaway. Now he's just got to fend off one more charge from the 2 car of Hauser, and he should be clear right here off turn 4 to set his sights on the 33 of Evan C. and the number 127 of Blake Majulis.
Look at Hayden Cardwell, the winner from the season opener of Volusia. He gets up the inside of the 2 car of Dylan Hauser as well. A little bit of contact. Dylan has to get way out of the throttle, and Hayden Cardwell, second time in 2 weeks, we see him get set down and spin around. He's going to keep it pointed straight, though, and we're going to stay green flag racing, but he will get sent to the mid-pack of the field, the 72 of Hayden Cardwell. He started this race in 10th. It only took him about 15 laps to get up near your top 5. I think we're gonna see Hayden Cardwell a little bit later tonight somehow find his way towards the front of this field again.
I'm watching the 127 right now, the 127 of Blake Majulis, Randy. He's running the bottom down in 3 and 4, and he tries the slider line down here in 1 and 2, and it's working for him right now. He closes in big time on Alex Bergeron that last time by. Actually, Bergeron's a little bit faster, but you can see that visually it looks like the 127 is getting closer, and he runs the slider line. So Majulis, he is trying some different stuff right now. He knows that the top is a little bit faster right now, and he's not going to win the race just running around the bottom the rest of the time.
4 different teams represented inside of this top 5. You have Team ABR, Alex Bergeron at the head of the field. Swindell Speed Labs Esports, they run 2nd and 4th. 3rd place, you have Team VLR represented by Evan C. and Dylan Hauser from Slick Simsport. He runs in 5th. You have another Swindell car running there in 6th. And this is starting to become a common theme in this championship chase. The Swindell Speed Labs cars, they are mighty fast, and they tend to stack up on each other in these main events. Near the head of the field, the 44, he gets into the wall, and he's going to back up, but the Deuce and the 00 behind him.
Yeah, you were talking about Swindell Speed Lab Esports last week there, Randy. They were 4 out of the top 5 drivers in the top 5, so they have definitely got some great drivers in this series, and we might see a little bit more of that here tonight. As Blake Majulis now, he tries the top all the way around right there in 1-2, did not run the slider line. He realized that the 12 car is starting to get away from him. He makes a mistake right there, and Evan C. down to the inside can't make the move right there. Now the 33's got a nose on him, but Majulis will have the run off turn 4 and maintain that 2nd spot. Evan C. and Blake Majulis are trying their hardest right now to catch up to the 12 of Bergeron. I think C might be better than that 127 of Majulis right now.
I think you might be right, but look who they have coming up. I think might be better than the 2 of them. Blake Cannon in the 44. He is there with that 33 car of Evan C. as they work through corners number 1 and 2 and come off the towards the front down the back straightaway as they work. Excuse me, that was 3 and 4 down the front straight and in towards 1 and 2. Blake Majulis doing everything he can to hold on to that 2nd spot, but he's going to have a charging Blake Cannon to deal with here. He's out side by side with Evan C. Yeah, Blake Cannon is the fastest car on the racetrack right now. Last time by ran a 19.531 compared to Bergeron's 19.57. So I think Cannon, the only way he's going to get there, though, is he needs one more caution, and he might have a shot at that 12 car of Alex Bergeron. Right now, the 44 car showing a ton of speed back there in the 3rd spot. And he just drove right around the outside of the 33 of Evan C. like he was standing still. Didn't really have to deal with him at all. As now the top 2, the 127, excuse me, 2nd and 3rd, 127 and the 44. They're the leading cars out here of this little pack. They run the top side. Actually, 4 of the 5 run the top side. It's going to be Majulis, Cannon, Hauser, and Tucker all up against the wall. The 33 of Evan C. He still rolls the bottom. This is starting to seem like it's starting to turn into a little bit more of a topside racetrack. The 00. He tries to shoot the middle and go 3 wide. Not quite able to do so. Consistently faster right now is the 44 Blake Cannon than your leader Alex Bergeron. That time by Cannon was a full 2/10 faster. He has got that 44 car absolutely moving on the top of the racetrack. He is praying right now, Randy. Alex. He's way quicker than Alex, 2/10 quicker. He is praying for a yellow right now. I think he has time if he can get around that 127 relatively quickly. I think he has time, even if we don't get a caution, to reel in Alex Bergeron. Last trip around the racetrack went the opposite way. Blake Cannon dropped 2/10 to that 12 car of Bergeron. He has to do something with this 127 of Blake Majulis as quickly as possible, but unfortunately, the racetrack is single filed out, and now Blake's into the wall, and that's going to stack him up 4 wide down the front stretch. Yeah, huge 4 car battle right now for that 3rd spot. Here's a big slider out of the 2 car of Dylan Hauser. He's now in the transfer spot. We haven't really talked about Hauser that much this season, but right there makes a big move, or should not the transfer spot, sorry, the 3rd spot. I got a little bit mixed up there, Randy, but a great battle going on for that 3rd spot right now. Drivers trying to transfer their way to the podium here tonight as they work down. Yeah, there you go. You can run another lap here. 21 laps to go this time, 20 to go. At the end of the next lap, we've had 1 caution here this evening in what has been a really racy Knoxville Speedway here tonight. Alex Bergeron leads by a 2.5 over Blake Majulis in the 2 car, Dylan Hauser. He's gotten to that 127. A little bit of contact off the corner number 4. Means the 127 gets loose, but Dylan not quite able to make a move. Now through 1 and 2, still about a lane lower is Dylan, but can't quite make the move or make it stick. Yeah, Hauser got into the back of that 127 car that last time by, and he was still a 10th faster than Alex Bergeron. So it looks like the 2 car of Hauser might be the best car on the racetrack, but the laps are winding down. Only 19 to go, and the 2 car of Hauser's running out of time. He is waiting for a caution just as the 44 car Blake Cannon is. These guys work their way down the back straightaway. Let's do a check. What does lap traffic look like? I think it's not going to be an issue with inside of 20 laps to go. They're nearly a half a lap away from any lap traffic. Look at this jumble near the head of the field, though. Blake Cannon fighting for that 4th spot with Evan C. Evan up the inside. You also have that 00 car of Kendall Tucker on the outside, a little bit ways behind. He makes contact with the wall, and he's going to drop back a little bit. It's a 127 in the deuce. They still fight for 2nd and 3rd, though, as they run, and they have a little bit of breathing room over that duo behind them.
Yeah, those two guys behind him still going side by side for the 4th spot. It's the 44 Blake Cannon on the top of the racetrack, and then the 33 of Evan C. down low. 5th, or make that the 6th spot, is the 00 of Kendall Tucker. He's falling a little bit back behind these guys as well. So these guys really searching around. Now Cannon and C both go to the bottom in 1 and 2. The racetrack seems like it's really changing up right now as Cannon thinks that the bottom of the racetrack's a little better now.
Hey guys, really moving around here, out here on the racetrack, trying different lines, trying different lanes. Blake Cannon slides up, getting into the outside wall. I see one car slow on the wall. Is that the 24? Yes, it was. Zach Leonardi made contact with the wall through 1 and 2. He was slow, but he's going to keep it rolling and keep it moving forward as they work here. As Leonardi fights with the 37 of Randall Carter up the inside of him. 15 laps to go this time.
Alex Bergeron ran a slider line right there in car number 12 up front, because right now he's getting caught by that number 127 of Blake Majulis. Majulis is running pretty good lap times right now, but only 14 laps to go. Now the 127's really got to get going here if he wants a shot at this victory, as Bergeron's pulled out to a full 1.5 second lead.
And I'm surprised more people, and especially that 127 car chase, he's not really gotten comfortable on the outside and really running the cushion the way Alex is able to, and we've seen this in the sprint cars as well. Alex just seems to be able to get up there on the outside and just be way more comfortable running up against the wall than anyone else is able to. He does it about 10 laps earlier oftentimes before anyone even thinks about moving it up there. The 127, big slider line in towards 1 and 2. That's going to see him hit the outside wall. That'll drop him a few tenths.
Yeah, I don't know how Alex Bergeron does it, Randy, man. It seems like every car that he gets in, he is so smooth on the cushion. The rest of these guys really sawing on the wheel, trying to keep it the perfect amount of sideways. And Bergeron just goes in there like it's a Sunday drive and makes it look super easy. Doesn't get into the wall, has no problems at all. And he is showing that he's one of the best on iRacing services. He now pulls out another 10th over Blake Majulis.
Able to just about open up that gap. As you see the 44 Blake Cannon, he gets to the back of Dylan Hauser, nearly makes a move but wasn't able to as Dylan tagged the wall. They're coming up towards 10 laps to go. It'll be 10 to go next trip around the racetrack for these guys, as Blake Matula is trying to find somehow, some way to make a late race charge on Alex Bergeron. As the 44 Blake Cannon, he will slide Dylan Hauser in towards 3 and 4. He'll get clear for a moment, but then he'll hit the wall, and Dylan Hauser will say, thank you very much. I'll take that bit of breathing room with the podium position. And Blake Cannon, he falls back to this big battle now of Evan C., Kendall Tucker, and the 999 of Dylan Fox. Yeah,
now Hauser tags the wall, and now Cannon's right back behind him again. That's the battle for the final spot on the podium right now, and that final spot pays a good $100 right now, so those guys are trying to pick up a little extra payday here. The 2-car Hauser's got it, the 44 and the 33 are all over him, as well as the 00 and the 999 of Dylan Fox, so those guys are really wanting to grab an extra Benjamin here and throw it in their back pocket by the end of this thing.
Inside of the final 10 laps here, the 2 of Dylan Hauser, he currently holds onto that extra Benjamin Franklin, but the 33 of Evan C. wants it, and we've seen him make hard contact late in races as well. We saw him racing hard at Volusia, 3 wide, nearly 4 wide in this little group now. The 999 of Dylan Fox tries to get up the inside of the 00, is able to do so while they fight with the 44 Blake Cannon as well. There's a 33 and the 2 still a little bit clear, but Blake Cannon making his presence known.
Yeah, now they're 3 wide down the backstretch for the 5th spot. Cannon on the top, Kit Tucker in the middle, and the 999 of Dylan. Oh, look at the move by the 44 Cannon. I thought he was going to try and slide in front of Hauser right there for the 3rd spot. Almost got into the side of him. Now Evan C. takes over 3rd.
3rd spot currently held by that 33 car. The 4 though, and Blake Cannon going to make contact with the 2 car of Dylan Hauser. This is going to be a late race caution. Big jumble of cars off of turn 4, waiting for the yellow to come out, and it will wave. We have 2 laps to go here at Knoxville, and they are lined up for the restart. Lights are out, and we are going green. The 12 of Alex Bergeron will lead them. The 127 of Blake Matulis from the outside. We saw him come from the LCQ to a top 3 last week. He now runs second on a late race restart. He gets to the bottom of the 12, in towards 1 and 2. Blake Matulis going to try to slide the 12 of Bergeron early. He's going to take the race lead and get clear, but can Alex fight back? Contact down the back straightaway for the penultimate time, in towards 3 and 4. Look at the 33 of Evan C. He's there as well, as Alex will take that race lead. White flag this time off of turn 4. Alex is able to get clear, as it's going to be the 127 and the 33. They fight side by side for second, as off of turn 2, Alex is clear.
Yeah, down the back straightaway. If the 12 goes to the top, the 127 will go to the bottom, but he's not. The 12 will block the bottom, and in the final corner, they make contact for second. Bergeron will come off the corner and get the victory. Second spot will go to Evan C. Third will go to Blake Majulis after a fantastic bid at the lead there in the final couple of laps there. I thought Majulis was going to steal that one away from Alex Bergeron there, Randy.